On the internet, you want to be at the very forefront of any trends related to products, because if you are, it's going to really help you ride that trend up and make yourself a ton of cash in the process. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can spot brand new trends. Now, if you like this kind of content where I'm showing you different ways of making money online, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and also to subscribe to this channel, because I post brand new content each and every day all about helping you make muchos cashola online. All right, let's get into it. Here we are, Google Trends. Google Trends is good for seeing big movements at scale and not so good for seeing micro niches. Okay, so that's how I tend to use Google Trends, because it's such a vast amount of data that's required to make it onto this trending area that you and I can see. So it gives you big shifts rather than micro niches. Okay, so it gives you that, but you can use it sometimes for ideas. So let's keep toys, but now go with dog toys, and let's just change that to US of A. We don't want to be in Portugal. There we go. Okay, so here's how you can use this. All right, so let's think strategically again. First thing to note, completely unrelated, but it's an interesting idea for you, using advertising to target specific areas where more dog owners are. So it stands to reason that there's going to be some areas where dog ownership is more prevalent than others, and if you can run your ads in those areas, then you'll get access to more dog owners, more bang for your buck when it comes to advertising. Google, you can do that. Facebook, you can do that. Bing, you can do that. Okay, so just something to think about just with that data there. That's one of the ways that we use that. Next, dog novel, fidget spinner, outward hound, hot dog food. No, don't want that. Dunking dog toys. That's a breakout search. I've got no idea what that is. Chuck it dog toys. Also breakout search. Go nuts dog toy. Also breakout search. So I don't know what they are, but they would be things I'd go check out to see if there's a trend happening, something I could tap into. Okay. And again, don't just take these things at face value. Like, hopefully I'm imparting the level of thinking that you would have to try and understand why these things are a trend, and to see therefore if that's going to translate into Australia, for instance. Okay, because it's no good kind of jumping on a trend that is just US centric because of something that's happened purely in the US. So for instance, classic example of that was there was a litter box for cats that had a picture of Joe Biden printed underneath it. So if you were into Donald Trump, you could buy that for your cat, and then every time your cat did a piss or a shit in the litter box, they'd be pissing and shitting on Joe Biden. Now, genius idea for a product, regardless of what you think about Donald Trump or Joe Biden. Like, who cares about that? But genius idea for a product, but that wouldn't translate into Australia, for instance. Okay, not with those two people. With other people potentially, but not with those two people. So that's the difference between a localized trend and something that's got global appeal. Okay, hope that makes sense. All right, what else shall we show for you? Oh, here's some things to show you. So let's come back here. So Google is our friend again. These are good searches that I use. So you can write these down. Here's my first one. What is it and why is so popular in 2021? Okay, so that particular search will yield, as you'll see, very interesting results for you. Okay, so now I'm getting some things from Pop Sugar. That's no problems. Marketing Society, again, I could check them out. but now I'm looking for stuff. So why is chess suddenly so popular in 2021? Okay, well, I didn't know that was popular. Maybe I could go and research that and find out why that is. You've got to think, though, people are at home, COVID, looking for things to do. That would make sense. OFTs, pushing the limit, radio. Okay, Love Island. Don't watch that. Dare watch that. So that's one. The other one I do as well. So again, just going to tell you what that one is again. What is it and why is so popular in, and then your year. So next year, just put 2022, okay? What is it and why is so popular in 2022? That's my first search. My second one is this. What is and how did it get so popular? So what is a thing and then how did that get so popular? Okay, that will return. Let's just try that search. Dum bum 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 bum. What is Among Us? So you could go to Shakespeare, Flappy Bird. I don't even know what that is. What is Clubhouse? We spoke about that already. TikTok. What is cottage core? Now, to my untrained mind, that sounds like pornography that's done in cottages. Let's go take a look. Hopefully it's not, because it's on Architectural Digest website. What is, let's just accept your crappy conditions. What is cottagecore and how did it get so popular? Just going to copy that. So, cottages, okay. So, Delgia, nostalgic countryside scenes, blah, 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 blah. All right, that's blah, blah, blah. That's all cool. But instead, let's just go have a look what it says on Amazon. We'll know in an instant if it's something worth considering. Let's have a look. All right, well, turns out it's a thing. I'd never ever heard of that. It just looks like what your grandma used to wear and where your grandma used to live. But look at all the frigging stuff for it. There's books on it, clothes on it, interior design things on it. Interesting. Let's just check. I mean, I don't know what the hell it is, but cottagecore. Okay. So that's pretty interesting. Cottagecore for home interiors. Absolutely. Why not? That is something I would defo go and check out. Okay? Because that looks like some crazy trend that I've never ever heard of. If anybody's got something like Jungle Scout or Helium 10 or Merchant Words open and just wants to go research that for me, I would love it if you would. Cottagecore. Look at all that. Cottage room decor aesthetic. Cottagecore aesthetic. Accessories. What is that? So that's kind of cool. Anyway, so that's some really easy ways that I come up with and also stay abreast of hot emerging trends on Amazon so that I can position myself to sell things as they become popular. So you ride that wave up, because what you find is when things are popular, they're marketed and advertised everywhere, not just on Amazon, but like everywhere they go, yeah? And so you get a free ride on all that other marketing, on all that other discourse that's happening about that particular thing. You get a free ride on the back of that. And that's a really cool thing to get. It's basically free marketing for you. So I totally suggest you take a look at that. That was a video from my regular Monday night open Q&A session that I do with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. There's over 2,500 members and growing. We're the fastest community, growing community of e-commerce entrepreneurs here in Australia with sales of over $50 million. If you'd like to find out more about what we do and how we can help you build your own e-commerce business, get yourself off to www.aussieonline.com. onlineentrepreneurs.com.au. See you next time.